Hello everybody, E here. Welcome back to Thursday Theorist. Today we are talking about one of Stephen King's most controversial books, Gerald's Game. Right off the bat, loved this book. I liked it the first time I read it, loved it the second time I read it. And I'll probably reread it here pretty soon also. I watched the movie with my wife probably, I don't know, about 2-3 months ago. It's around the time it first came out. Loved the movie. I love all the stuff they reference in there. You got a beam reference. You got all the little knickknacks that you can find in here. Mike Flanagan managed to end up putting them in the movie somehow. I enjoyed it, and all of the excess for this book, even though it's a really short one, all the excess they managed to either trim away entirely or trim down to fit into a better format. If asked, I would say this is like Misery in that the film version is just as good as the book, but if you need a more streamlined experience, I would go with the movie. You're not really losing anything. So in this one, the tie-in that I have is a really far out there tie-in, but I'm going to go ahead. I believe that what happens during the solar eclipse in both Gerald's Game and Dolores Claiborne is what we folks around the Stephen King universe call a beamquake. The first time we see a beamquake is actually, I think, in A Wind Through the Keyhole, but or maybe that's that special frost storm. Anyways, they're beamquakes. No, because we see beamquake in Wastelands. So what I think is happening here is during this beamquake back in 1963 when Dolores and what's her name from this? Man, I forgot her name. Hold up. Jessie. So Jessie in this one, the lead character in this one, of course she gets handcuffed to a bed, but during that she flashes back to a time during in 1963 when there was a solar eclipse. Both her and Dolores Claiborne both experienced this eclipse, but they're both doing two completely different things and are in no way tied together in any other way, shape, or form. But what I think happens at that point is there is a beamquake, which lets Dolores see into what's happening with Jessie, and lets Jessie see into what's happening with Dolores, because both of them are suffering traumatic experiences at the time. Anywho. So again, this is one of my favorite Stephen King. I've had this book since it came out. It is a mess. You can see, yeah, I've read this thing over and over and over again. I do not have a paperback copy. I've never actually been able to find one, and usually I get my paperback copies secondhand, but I can never find this one in paperback. Anywho, so did you like Gerald's Game? If not, or if you did, let me know down in the comments. But specifically, did you catch anything other than, you know, the tie-ins to the beam? Because he says in here, like he says in the Misery, that unless it was off the path of the beam, he even says it in the movie, Mike Flanagan got it in there, is there any other way that this ties into the Dark Tower series? If so, let me know down there in the comments below. Until next time, I have been E, you have been you, this has been another Thursday Theorist review. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye!